Good morning. It's the new year and it's time to harvest me worms. Not that it took a whole year to do it, but it's just randomly today that I'm doing it. So let's do it. I've pre-made a bunch of paper. So that's Woolworths paper bags and newspaper. I'm hoping the Woolworths paper bags work. If it doesn't, I'm just going to have to start again, but I'm pretty sure cardboard's fine as well. And we've got three sections here. Three sections there's a drainage one down here that has some castings in it, but I'm going to leave those castings in there so it doesn't get too wet. We've got the castings which the poo has, once I lift this up I'll show you, there's a bunch of castings which is the good stuff for your veggie patch. And then we've got the working section where we feed the worms. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one out. I'm going to pull all the castings out. So this is all the worm castings. This is all worm poo and good stuff. It's got microbes in it. We're going to chuck in our veggie patch. It's going to go bananas, but I need to get it out of there because I need this tray. So let's get some gloves on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab it with my hand. Now that I've got a glove on, I'm going to chuck it in here. It's important when using this stuff in the garden is to not get it in the sun because that basically kills all the good stuff in it. Use it in the garden, we're actually digging it underground. So in the veggie patch, we're going to be digging and putting it actually underneath the mulch and the compost. The worms should be up there eating if you put some food in there already, which I have. But there's sometimes a couple of occasional worms. There's this guy here. Wouldn't worry about it because you're just going to put it in your veggie patch anyway and he's going to be underground. So you can just continue eating his stuff and working away. The top one, we're now going to put this. It now becomes the second one. Take the lid off. Take this lid off. Make sure there's no worms cranking on top. Flatten this out. So it's got to a point where it's going to actually hit the bottom of the tray, which is important because there's little holes. There's little holes under here where the worms come up. The second tray, which was there, is now there. I've left some castings in there. Just because, I don't know, I think the worms will enjoy that a bit. I'm going to fill it up with some paper. Forget one of the main things, which is making sure that your paper's wet. This is going to need a lot more shredded paper. I'm going to try to fill it up to about here, but my shredder's overheated, so I've just got to let that cool down for 40 minutes. But basically I'm going to fill the rest up to here with shredded paper, and I keep it nice and wet. And then tonight I'll dig a hole, I'll put some food in there, and they should all start coming back up after they're finished underneath whatever's under there. But yeah, that's how you rotate a worm farm, if I've done it correctly, in which case maybe it's not.